The man is a lawyer, but he specializes in defending those who are guilty. Like the murder suspect right in front of him, the police had clearly found a handgun in his car trunk, which matched the bullets found in the deceased, confirming it to be the murder weapon. However, with just 3 questions, the man managed to get the suspect released without charge. The first question was where the car in which the handgun was found was parked. The second question was about the weather that day. The third question was about the time the police arrived. It was these 3 seemingly meaningless questions that directly rendered the murder weapon ineffective as evidence, and thus, the man emerged victorious. Because men love to work in their cars, the man was nicknamed Lincoln Lawyer. One day, he took on a strange defense case. The deceased was his friend, and the girl, who should have been serving time in prison, was instead defended by the man and sent to a drug rehabilitation center. After completing her rehab, she sent the man a postcard from Hawaii. Their next encounter was as a cold corpse. Strangely, before she died, the girl recommended Lincoln as her lawyer to the suspect. Through Julian, Lincoln learned that Giselle's so-called life change was all a lie. She never left Los Angeles, but changed her name and became a prostitute. Julian was her middleman in the business, helping connect clients and arrange meetings for safer transactions. On the night she was murdered, Julian went to her house to collect a debt, and they had a heated argument. Ultimately, Julian left without collecting the money, but when he left Giselle's house at 11 p.m., she was still safe. The next day, Julian was arrested for murder. This should have been a straightforward case, but because the deceased was Giselle, it became anything but simple. Not long ago, Giselle had helped Lincoln win a case by exposing a major drug lord. Although she reported anonymously, it couldn't be ruled out that the drug dealers found out the truth. Lincoln suspected that Giselle's murder was their revenge, but he had no evidence. He went through all the materials related to the Moya case and searched the government database for Moya's prison location after being sentenced, but found nothing. He even suspected that Moya might have already been released from prison. At this moment, he received a call from his daughter asking him to help with a friend's legal trouble while out playing. His friend was mistakenly identified as a parking attendant. Frustrated, he took the owner's Maserati for a joyride and then parked it a few kilometers away, intending to scare the owner. Instead, he was charged with robbery by the owner, who insisted that the boy had pointed a gun at his head and stolen his car.